What's up, everybody? This is All Things Bear 510, and tonight we bringing you a review from Trillium Brewing Company out of Boston, Mass. This is Night&Day, toasted almond and vanilla Night&Day Imperial Stout with cold brewed coffee, 12.7%. So, big shout out to the homie Eric, man. I want to say February, and this is a while ago. February, my man Eric reached out to me from around the Bay Area. He's from Marin, and he just told me that he was a fan of the reviews and liked what I'm doing, and happened to be in Boston, and told me to pick a beer on the list. Man, just really humbling, and every time I get somebody who either sends me beer or just sends me love, just a message or anything, that is like just great, right? I don't have a million subscribers or a million views, but the people that I do have really appreciate what I do. And so he sent this to me, like I want to say late February, early March. I got it, and I haven't had a chance to get around to reviewing it. And I said, you know what? Let me make sure I review this on the channel for Eric. And if anybody who ever sends me beer, sometimes they send it to me not for review, and sometimes they send it to me specifically for me to review it. So I love Trillium beer. I have not been. It's one of my destinations, that Treehouse Low, New England. Shout out to JC and the whole Trillium crew. He's a supporter of mine. So yeah, I love Trillium beer. And one thing that I do feel is underrated is Trillium Stouts. They're known, of course, for their IPAs, and especially in New England, haze started really coming into popularity a few years ago. Trillium was up there with Treehouse and a couple others as far as pushing that envelope of the haze craze. So, but I feel this Night&Day series and a few other different series, even their Irish Stout, they're just really, really above average to great stouts, I feel, on a consistent basis. So let's get a smell. Love coffee beers. Oh God, first time I'm having this beer, and man, I've had a couple other Trillium coffee stouts, and one thing I can say is, like, really, they say cold brew coffee is really like coffee. Like, I could not tell this was a beer or a coffee, right? Like, this is very, very dark roasted, some vanilla, but just like, a nice cold brew coffee. And it's not a hot day. It's actually 73 in my house right now. In Alameda, it's probably high 60s. So temperature is perfect for this right now. Enough of the talking. Smells great. Let's see if the taste follows the nose. Cheers. Thank you, Eric. Oh, man. Oh, so, yeah, man. The vanilla on this is like not crazy, but it's nice. It's a nice hint of vanilla. One thing I like that I'm starting to find out more and more about some of my favorite adjuncts is almonds in beers. Almonds, pecans, hazelnuts, different types of nuts. Really mature. Different types of nuts that I'm liking in beers, and I know Other Half does it a lot. I think Jay Wakefield does it a lot, and Trillium. This is a really, with the almonds, with the toasted almonds, just a really, really good presence mixed with the vanilla, the coffee. You get a little bit of the bitterness from the coffee, a little bit of heat from it almost being 13%. It is a sipper, but at the same time, it's not super boozy. It's very smooth. Mouthfeel is medium to heavy as far as mouthfeel. It does coat the mouth. It's not overly sweet. Like, all the adjuncts, coffee, almonds, vanilla, they all are like working together. It's not one over the other. But you taste all three. I hate this word, but well-balanced beer from Trillium. And I didn't have this right away. This came out. I don't know how, he got it for me in February, but does it have the bottling date on this? No bottling date. Yeah, no bottling date, but yeah, I got this in March. Maybe it came out in January, February. Their production is crazy, so maybe this came out in February. We're in July 2nd, and this is tasting Super, super good, super fresh. Fresh, dark roasted coffee, morning time or midday afternoon, cold brew, and it's really good. Really, I love coffee. I put a little bit of brown sugar in my coffee. I put a little bit of cinnamon in my coffee. But then, other than that, sometimes with great coffee, and the Bay has a lot, Oakland has a lot, I don't put nothing in it. Nothing. I just want to taste the flavors of the coffee, and that's what this does. Is bringing, imagine having coffee with, and then the taste and notes is actually some of the things you taste and smell, and that's what this beer delivers. A beer, in my opinion, and Trillium, just an A brewery. Can't wait to go one day. Until then, next time, you guys take care. Well, until next time, you guys take care. Eric, again, thank you. Everybody, thank you. Peace and love. 100. Cheers.